So this next one's a bit of a more interesting one. This one's covering the 20th Fox drawer boxes as well as the CBS Fox drawer boxes as well. But what's interesting is that I have a lot of these alphabetized. I'll show you in 1 second. Let me zoom the camera out. So yeah, this is what I've all got. A pretty large amount, which I will actually go through it by the shelf rather than putting them all on the floor, with the exception of one tape, and that is, let's just get started right here, the Video Rental Library copy of Star Wars. It's actually in really good condition for its age. I've actually watched the whole movie off of it, and yeah, it plays beautifully. So, very happy to know that this 41-year-old tape works like a charm. So I'm just gonna put that over here, and now I'm gonna try to go through these without putting them on the ground when I'm done showing them. If I'm not mistaken, this does have the 20th Fox video logo at the beginning. And if you hear any screaming and shouting in the background and clapping, that's because my parents are watching the sports game again. I believe the tape shell may or may not have been replaced, judging by the conditions of the sticker labels. And if there's any notes I'm forgetting about these tapes, I'll put them in the comment section or the description below. And some of these I don't really remember if they have end labels on them or not. This next one's actually a magnetic tape inside the 20th Fox video casing. And before asking, this is not the original 77 tape inside, unfortunately, but it is, to what I can tell, the 78 reissue, because it has the FBI warning at the beginning. And here's part 2. So let me try putting that back. This one still has the original receipt for it. So I'll try to show that real quick. The other side, where is it? If I'm leaking any personal information, I deeply apologize. Looks like this was also bought with the 1999 adaptation of Cleopatra. Interesting. Some of these, judging from the lack of end label, might be reprints, but I'm not 100% sure. But I still count them as 22 Fox videotapes because they don't. A good chunk of them don't have the CBS Fox logo at the beginning, for instance. This one I do remember. This one does have the 22 Fox video logo at the beginning. Sorry, sports games happening again. I should have picked a better time to film this. Here's a new game. Take a shot every time my parents scream at the sports game as I'm showing VHS tapes. Okay, got a little quick story to share. When I got this in the mail from eBay, I tested it, and I found out that this actually was the reels from the original 22 Fox tape were swapped out with a re-release from MGM. So this obviously has neither 22 Fox video or CBS Fox, but instead has the MGM tape master. But clearly, as you can tell from the end label getting sliced through, that this was from the previous seller. The previous owner swapped the reels from another copy. Because I guess the old one snapped. But for what it's worth, the contents of this tape actually are from MGM now. I thought that was kind of interesting. Oh, there's an end label. Hang on. And we're almost done with the first shelf here. Tape shell was replaced on this one too, as I can tell. These next two are the Rocky franchise. And I did check the opening of this one. This one has the CBS Fox logo at the beginning. Got both that in the previous tape from Amazon some years ago. This one also has the CBS Fox logo at the beginning from 1982, by the way. I should not have filmed this video on a Friday evening, but yeah. What can I do? Hopefully the background noise issues get mostly resolved by the time I'm done with the CBS Fox tapes. If I can get this, if I can get that up, there we go. I wonder if the amateur from 2024 that they're making has any relation to this movie. Probably not, but since both are 20th Century Studios movies, I thought it'd be worth asking. And this next one's another 2-tape set, just like Hello Dolly. Oh, sorry, this is part 2. I was showing part 1. Alright, here's part 1. Sorry, I don't know what that was about. And our next one is our first Betamax for this part. And I am going to be fixing the lighting shortly, so give me 1 second. There we go, much better. Moving on here. And I know I could just do this all on a different take for improved timing with the light and stuff, but I just want to get this done as soon as I can, so why not do it now? Ain't no time like the present, they say. We're almost through with the 20th Century Fox videotapes. We got about 9 left. And I just showed the Misfits, and now there's Missouri Breaks. Wait, what was that movie with Jack Nicholson and Marlon Brando? I'm just kidding. To those who don't get the reference, it's a recurring theme with M. Night Shyamalan's movie Old. Another Betamax tape right here. If you're wondering, to the unaware, how I got most of these, a lot of these actually I got from a giant VHS slot on eBay. I just happened to have enough money for, and thought, you know what, I'm gonna go get that. So here it is. Well, most of these anyway. Some of these I got on different days and different times, like the Betamaxes. Serious Fox label, but I do believe, if I remember correctly, this one does have the 20th Century Fox videotape master, but I'll go back and double check. And if I'm proven incorrect, I'll correct myself in the comments below. And does this one have an end label? Oh, it's wait. No, it does not. And we got another two-parter here. Part 2, and here comes part 1. Hang on. There we go. I had a little bit of trouble getting it out of the shelf. I haven't actually sat down and watched this movie yet, but for what I can tell, this is one of those G-rated movies that were not intended for a kid-friendly audience. Just take that for what you will. And here's part 2. And we got 2 22 Fox videotapes left, and then the rest, well, most of these are all CBS Fox cases. And there's actually something very rare about this tape, even though it's not in the best shape at all. If you look over here, this one actually is a Canadian copy. And I did check the ending, and this one does have the Interpol screen at the end. It also says CBS Fox on the top. But I did check the opening as well. The tape just has the 22 Fox Video logo, so this one still has the original tape master on it. But interestingly, a little quick story. When I got this in the mail, it actually came snapped. I was offered a full refund when the seller realized that, but luckily I knew how to repair VHS tapes, including this one. And this one broke at the very beginning, so I was able to salvage it without having to force into a new shell or get rid of any of the reels. So this was a very nice task. Reviving a tape back from the dead, especially one that's 41 years old. And the last 22 Fox videotape to come in the case here. Fun fact, the title sequence to this movie was actually animated by none other than Richard Williams. To those who don't know who Richard Williams is, he was the animation director of Who Framed Roger Rabbit and his most famous work, one of his most famous works, The Thief and the Cobbler. And he also did most of the title sequences to the Pink Panther movies. Now we go on to the CBS Fox drawer boxes. We are through with the 22 Fox video ones. And I'm going to see if these have any like day and year codes on them, which this one does. If I'm reading that correctly, that looks like the what does that say? 220th day 1986, but if anybody can even see that, you can see, well, to those who know how to actually read this, if I can get it with the camera, then that's what that all says. This next one's a music tape. This one's got a black label rather than the grayish blue that they got. This one's English dubbed. And coming up here is a classic. If you know what that means, and that's what that says. I know that the original 20th Fox video release had the magnetic logo, because I don't think an actual magnetic VHS of that movie exists. Caveman. And it's got a Sony lid, so the lid must have been replaced on this one. And if I remember correctly, this movie right here is very controversial. I wonder why. Oh, the director of The Exorcist. How could I forget? But that one's controversial for entirely different reasons. And this one's actually kind of cool. Oh wait. Oh, I'm thinking of a different type. I'll circle back to that one when I come back to it. When I said, oh, there's something cool about it. Because if I remember correctly, I haven't looked through some of these in a while, but one of these actually did come with promo material, and I thought that Destination Moonbase Alpha was the one that had it, but no, it was a different one. I might have skipped over it. Now this one's another beta tape. There it is. And let me try to get this one out. There we go. How cool would it be if there was a CBS Fox or 20th Fox video drawer box of 12 Angry Men? The courtroom drama? Although I'm not sure, that might actually exist, but I could be dead wrong. But anyways, moving on here. We got another 2-tape set. Hang on if I can get it out. There we go. Into the 6th Happiness. So this one's part 1. Oh! There it is. I'm just going to go through that real quick. And if the light is reflecting off of that too much, I apologize. Yeah, that is way too cool. Available in Beta 2 and VHS formats. Title availability subject to change without notice. These features also in Spanish and NTS standards. And if we can get there it is. I don't know, just thought that was worth showing. Like I said, if I ramble way too much, I truly apologize. And here's part 2. And we got another 2-tape set right here. Hang on. If you know what that says, then that's what that says. So that's part 1, and here's part 2. This one is Birds of a Feather, English dubbed. Vertical label this time. Interesting fact, I believe that this movie is one of the only times that John Williams got nominated, if not won, for worst composer at the Razzies. Worst and John Williams, I would never put in the same sentence, let me tell you. Unless if they were complimenting him. The other 2-tape set right here, and this one's taped to itself. And now in the long version. Whatever that means. There we go, come on. There it is. And out comes tape 2. And these next 2 are part of the Porky's franchise. And this one, Porky's 2 the next day. This release is from 1984, so this is one of the last CBS Fox Box releases made. Wait. Oh, I thought I saw a day and year code, but I did not. Moving along here. Another G-rated film, probably not meant for a kid-friendly audience. And we got 3 betas in a row here. Oh yeah, this one's also a Canadian tape. I don't know if this one has the Interpol screen at the end, like visiting hours, but I will check. And this is the debut film of Tom Cruise, but he's not advertised anywhere on this VHS. And we got the final row down here. Let's go. And this one actually does have the 20th Street Fox video labels. And I did check this one, and this one actually does have the 20th Street Fox video logo at the beginning. So this one is a 20th Street Fox video release, but I just put it in there just because of the casing. Very interesting. This one have a day and year code, like, let me see. And these next two are also part of a franchise. Let me see if I can get them out. Black Stallion Duology. Here's the first one. And here is Black Stallion Returns. This one's PG. Just give me 1 second while I try to get this back. There we go. Here's that thing again. If I can get the camera to focus on it. Yeah, there it is. This one still has the receipt for it. October 16th, 1988, I think? There we go. The label fell off in this one, as you can see. And this one does not appear to have an end label. No. So I'll just move along with that one. Well, there we go. (1984) release, so this is another one of the final drawer boxes made. I'm trying to see if we can get the camera to focus on that. Now we get on to another beta tape. if I can get in there. There we go. I have the remake of this movie from 2009 on Blu-ray as well. And that's my copy of the original. Another beta tape right here. I know Davini had a copy of this tape that was in horrible condition, but mine's in pretty good condition considering how old it is. In fact, come on. There we go. Yeah, pretty minty for a tape that's 40 years old. Get another beta right here. Oh, this one's got a little end label covering it up. I'm gonna go check it. Well, I'll be goddamned. This is a cycle from a magnetic copy of Song of Norway, Part 1 specifically. You know, it's completely ruined now. But hey. At least I was able to catch evidence that it was recycled from a magnetic tape this whole time. That's nice. Anyway, we're almost to the end. We only got 3 tapes, 2 after this one. Another Canadian copy. And the final tape for this part. Whew, took about twice as long as I thought it would. Also got the original receipt for it right here. And before this hits the 40-minute mark, yeah, that's the entire collection of the 26 Fox videos and early CBS Foxes. And now, part 3 and 4 will cover the CBS Fox tapes and slipcovers. And part 4 specifically will cover those from Playhouse Video and Key Video. So, stay tuned for the next part.